Hello and welcome. Yig here. Today we are looking at Rogue Prince of Persia. This is a new roguelite that just came out into early access. It is published by Ubisoft. It's made by a smaller company. And to me, it feels like a nod to Dead Cells. Also, this music is so good. Oh my god, the music in this game is so good. Alright, if you do like what you see about this game, I will have a link to the Steam page in the description and Ubisoft stores and any other relevant stores I can find. And if you want to help the channel grow, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Now, normally I would open here with a bunch of here's all the meta progression, but I really don't have any. I've only been playing for about 2 hours. I think the game is very fun, but I haven't gotten too deep into it, so I can't really say much about like if it's grindy or not. Let's jump in. Even though I can't really show you any of the meta progression, I can still kind of show you what these beginning is like. And like I said, it does feel a lot like Dead Cells. I haven't rescued the appropriate person to be able to unlock blueprints, and blueprints in Dead Cells are basically you could start with a bunch of other different weapons and unlock other weapons for your runs. And I don't have the person unlocked yet, but I have gotten a number of blueprints. Now, I'm gonna keep going through here. I went to the Hun camp because I'm trying to figure out where the guy is, but I think the guy that I'm looking for is actually in this first area, but I could be wrong. So far, the farthest I've gotten was here. I haven't been able to close the deal on a full run yet, which isn't too bad. So, as you can see here, teleporter, some very similar again. I'm going to be making a lot of Dead Cells comparisons because if you played it, and it is an incredibly popular game, you probably understand the references that I'm going to make from there. All right, so we have our first unique mechanic. If you look here, you will see we have a piece of scenery that is obviously different than the background. Well, on those pieces of scenery, we can actually run up them or down them, as long as we have sort of we have sort of a stamina for it. So you can do some pretty crazy stuff, and some of the puzzle rooms require it, and they are not easy. Oh, interesting. Interesting. All right, we'll take that. I have to say, so far, maybe because I'm not super great at this game yet, I really do like the heavier weapons. The sword and the axe. I seem to make it a little farther than with the daggers. And I think, honestly, that's because when an enemy collides with an obstacle, poison, okay? We restore 30. So I think that's just simply because they do enough damage to sort of keep us in the... we kill them faster than they can endanger me. So besides being able to do this, there's a guy. Let's go up here. Bonk. Boink. See, and that does make a huge difference because you can do a bunch of things. Oh. Oh. He got me. Yeah, the extra movement system in here is actually one of my favorite parts of it so far. Ow. Now, we have a dash, but I do have to say, I'm not sure why, it does not have any... it has no iframes. In fact, that's probably one of the few things that I'm kind of like, on, is it's sometimes hard to dodge projectiles. Oh, look at that, I'm already almost dead. Oh, no, go back in there. Yeah, I'm alright. It's actually a very hard game to talk and play at the same time. If we get a good... Okay. Let's take that. Anything that heals us at this point would be good because, like I said, well, let's just heal ourselves with our little bottle here. Sometimes the projectiles do get a little bit hard to dodge. We can check our map here. Let's go forward a little. Maybe we'll see something. Okay, so this guy I've talked to before, and I think this is the person that was sending me forward to the other. That was the person that told me about the Hun camp. Now, the the dodge not having iframes, like sometimes I can definitely say oh, thank God. Ooh, our daily gruel. It definitely has caught me by surprise a couple times, and I perished rapidly. The game definitely it throws a lot at you, and you probably have to pay attention. Sometimes talking is not always the easiest on that. We have a couple moves. We have a kick, which will punt people into walls and other guys. If the guy's got the blue life shield, it actually will break that shield. And if they hit a wall, there's a number of effects you can end up getting off of it, based off of the item we picked up earlier. These things. So sometimes, like, when this collides with an obstacle, 30 energy points. Energy is what we use to shoot our little thing there. All right, I think that was everything from our map. Yep, it was. Sort of a wasted trip down. I do apologize about that. The traversal system being part of the combat is really neat. Like, this stuff that you're doing here, you're going to need to do during boss fights. The controls are a bit complicated. And again, it's being used very well, but it is a fair warning that the controls are a little bit more complicated than some platformers. Even I've seen some pretty simple platformers lately, and it's not a bad thing. Sometimes just the puzzle. Let's go to the Grand Academy. Why not? We'll get to see at least 2 levels this way. Yeah, like I said, I got to about here. I haven't closed the deal yet, but hopefully I can figure out what I need to do and get that open pretty soon. I will say, if the developer sees this, there seems to be a slight memory leak after about 2.5 hours of play. I know that's probably not normal for most people, but I did notice there was a little frame drops, so you might have to occasionally reset. Also, that's a fair warning for anyone buying it, but after about 2.5 hours, you're probably going to need to restart it. Just to get that performance back. And yeah, oh man. Oh, whoop. Look at me go the wrong way. Little small bag of gold. I really have to say how much I like this movement system being just such a big part of the game. Because in a platformer, they're always a part of the game in the sense, but roguelite platformers, sometimes the combat is more the point of the game, whereas in this, your movement system is such a big part of the combat that it feels really interesting. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Where do we go? Okay, we're gonna go down there. We'll go there. All right, I really like the music in all of this. Ooh. If I was more confident in myself, I would do this. The rewards are good, but I would like to show you guys a little bit more, and I am thus far at the point where I am still sometimes learning new things. Like that was the blue shield guy. And there's a couple different ways I could have dealt with him, and most of them probably would have been better than what I did. Oh, no, sir. Ah. See, that's that, come on. Come on. All right, boys. Come on down here. No? Come up here, then. See? Right there. When we kicked that guy into the other guy, it actually got rid of his shield. The iframes thing, the reason that I'm kind of surprised by it, actually, honestly, is that it is pretty easy to get tapped by some... Come on, light yourself up. Thank you. It is kind of easy to get tapped. I've been smacked by guys that I didn't even see sometimes. And because the game does get chaotic. Like you'll be doing stuff like you can hear me losing track of where I'm in the sentence. Given the fact that it is easy to get killed in this game, you'll probably find a lot of times. Oh, what we got? Does it upgrade? It doesn't upgrade anything. You'll be able to tell it upgrades because you'll see that second star light up under one of the ones that you already have, so you can see that it has some coexistence. This is a dive attack, spreads resin. I don't tend to do the dive attack as much as I should. I'm sure I usually use it just for breaking shields because I haven't quite got the height where I know confidently that it's gonna work. Phew. Oh, ow. Okay, are we okay on life? Ish. Oh, no. Oh, don't do the roll up there. Oh, the roll up there. Between him hitting me and me hitting the roof. Oh. Oh, man. Ah. Oh, man. Ooh. Well, at least we get to see something cool. Yeah, it is hard for me to... Like I said, I'm still at the I'm not great stage. Alright, half of our door is unlocked. And that means it is time to go upwards. Oh, wow. There are some transition moves in here that are... Like, that was cool. Oh, man, I'm going to get killed. I rolled over him, and it caught the hook and put us up there. That was neat. That was super neat. Like, I feel bad. I'm so close to dead that I'm probably gonna lose here in a second, but there's some really neat stuff going. Oh man, we've had so much cool stuff happen in this run too. Where is the exit on this one? Is it back here? Did I leave it back here? Ah, yeah, there we go. I did indeed leave it back here. Oh, hey, we could get lucky. This place could have, like, health in it. That's not health. We could get something that heals us, though. You never know. Oh, hell. Chakra? Let's take the chakra. Could be fun. I have to remember to use it. See, like I said, I'm still at the awkward beginning stages of this one. So. Ooh. That was almost it. All right. If we can just get a few more pickups of life. Hey. Oh. Now we're in business. All right. Do we want the daggers? The daggers are pretty okay. Well, you know what? We're doing pretty good with the big old grindy axe right now. And we got most of our life back, so hey, that works. All right. Let's try to make this a little less awkward. Okay. We're going to get him to detonate, and then we're just going to walk out of it, because that's going to be a better choice for us right now. Oh. It does toxic, so did we upgrade? We do upgrade something. All right. So we upgrade this and this. No, we only upgrade the one. At least we got 4, though. Okay, what was it doing again? That one was different. Oh, okay. Oh, that's, I wonder how it defines far. This is obviously not just using it, otherwise that would have been already completed. There's if you ever played Dead Cells, there's actually a achievement for getting through an entire level without breaking a door. Oh. Phew. Which is funny because everybody I know who's played Dead Cells is like, oh, that doesn't seem like that hard. Oh my god, it is. The amount of times you can accidentally break a door in that game is crazy. Yeah, we gotta just kick him off there. Ooh. Okay, so let's get up there. No. Sometimes the grabby on the walls is a little scary. All right. If we take this, we upgrade that, but only if we have the rest. Sometimes the upgrade system has baffled me. I will admit that. There's a logic to it, and I'm sure it will be, once I figure it out, it'll be like, oh, okay. I was just derpy. What do we get this time? Slightly upgraded chakram or seriously upgraded bow? Seriously upgraded bow. Oh, one quick thing. If you replace an item with... I made this mistake real quick, so I did want to point this out. If you replace an item with an exact same... Like, if I had grabbed the chakram, for some reason in my brain, I kept thinking I would have to grab the one that hit the floor, and I kept switching back to the old one. So don't be like me. Be smart. Just when you pick it up, it's picked up. For some reason, my brain just was like, no, I must be leaving something on the ground, and I wasn't, and I was just messing myself up. That was like the first 2 runs were pretty much ended because of that derp, just derping out like that. All right, let's get up here. Let's go over here. I really like I said, I really like this building system. It is so cool because it lets you do some crazy stuff and get into some interesting places. Okay, so we can upgrade that without downgrading anything else. And we would be replacing... Yeah, we're not really kicking enough enemies to make as much use of that as I would like. I should probably pay more attention and do more of those. But instead, we'll just get rid of it for the moment because, again, I'm trying to talk and it does... Oh, this is... you can mouse down to kind of... Or not mouse a controller. I'm using a controller. It definitely is a controller game. All right. So, hey... We opened both doors. Got our life back. There might be a boss next, and I might be dead. If it's the one I think it is... He was pretty cool. There was some pretty cool stuff in it. And again, you had to... I had to use the wall running and other stuff like that, and it was really neat. Very creative, and being the fact that this is the... Again, it just came out in... It just came out in early access, so it actually works out really well. So this is kind of the time to get into the ground floor of the game. All right, let's see where we're at. We'll probably play this one too, and then... Oh, yeah, right here. So this should be the boss. Oh, he's very cool, by the way. I really liked it. Aw, yes, he is upset. Fight it. Oh, new thing. All right. So we dodge that by doing that. Oh, he has a way new pattern. Oh, I thought I could... If you can time it just right... Ow. Not doing that. If you can time it just right, unlike what I just said. Ow. You can actually, like, vault over his attack. But what I wanted to show you real quick, hopefully, I will manage to live long enough to do so, is the Dead Cells bosses. One of the things with them is they tend to get stronger as you beat them. So what you do is you bait them into doing that attack. Oh, the attack that I just did and didn't do very good at hitting him with. But we won't be making this boss, I don't think. No. What you do is you bait him into doing that attack, and then you kick the boulders in him. That gives him the weakness, and you can do the fight down there. I beat him a couple times. He's actually not too bad. It's a lot easier when you're not talking. Significantly easier. So I think I just got to get a little farther to unlock the meta progression, but as a first look, I think this game has a ton of potential. I think if you enjoy Dead Cells, this is definitely an early access to at least keep an eye on, if not just grab it. It was a pretty reasonable price, a little high for some of the roguelite early access, but I think with Ubisoft publishing and putting up the some resources there, is probably going to be a little bit more expensive, more similar to Dead Cells in a larger expansive game, I would assume. These are all basic assumptions of mine. I haven't seen any sort of dev streams or anything about it. I just picked it up because it was like, wow, hey, I like roguelites and I like Prince of Persia, so this should be cool. And it is. I also like the art style. The art style is great, and I think it fits really well. And it's just really neat. Like, all the animations are really nice, and it's just cool. I really like everything about it so far. And the music is so good. Like I said, oh my god, it's so good. So, this has been the Rogue Prince of Persia. If you would like, there will be a link to all the relevant stores I can find it in the description. And I hope to see you back for the next one, and I hope you have a great day.